was actually listed at 20. So obviously, at that time, it was a pretty good deal I seen from majority of the ones that was around where closer to where I was at. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I have experienced with my Yune's 2014 Dodge Ram and why I plan on keeping this truck for a pretty long time. So the reason why I'm making this video is because, let's say if you out there, you trying to purchase the same exact truck, brand new or used, I'm going to be sharing with you guys, helping you guys be able to share with you guys my own personal things that I dealt with, good or bad, with this truck, and what I really think. I'm going to share with you guys that at the end of this video. So make sure you stay watching. Obviously, today is, well, happy Tuesday, and I want to say definitely appreciate your time clicking on this video to be able to support the channel. But if you are here for your first time on my channel and you are a fan of Mopars, or you like these 4th generation Dodge Ram, I will ask you definitely go ahead and click that subscribe button. And this truck is not just going to be a stock truck. I didn't just get this truck to be like a stock truck or a daily driver, this and that. I'm planning on pretty much doing the whole 9 or 10 yards with this truck. I'm planning on doing the 6.4. I'm swapping over from 5.7 to 6.4 pretty much block, and this truck is going to be a whole completely different animal. So you definitely want to stick around and support the channel. Now, before I get into saying everything, I want to tell you guys, like, just off the records, like, just because somebody else experienced something else, it doesn't always gonna be the same for you. But I'm just sharing this to be like 100% like real with you guys, not just because I'm trying to make a YouTube video and stuff like that, but just to be very, very real. Because if you really are planning on taking your hard-earned money to pretty much purchase like one of these trucks, I want to make sure it helps this video be able to help you clarify and understand the whole point of me making this video, so you can be able to understand and be able to decide to find yourself the right truck. Now, this 2014 Ram, I bought this truck about I say like a couple months ago, and I bought it from a used car dealership. And I think it was like it wasn't really like a big dealership. It was kind of like a one of those small family-owned dealership and stuff like that. So it was actually listed at 20. So obviously, at that time, it was a pretty good deal I seen from majority of the ones that was around where closer to where I was at. So this was about in Jersey, probably like an hour and a half away. So, and I'm be real, since I purchased this truck, like this truck, I did not get this truck just to drive it and haul, tow, this and that. This is not I'll be real, if you're looking for a truck to be able to haul, tow, I wouldn't recommend getting this truck. Or in general, like, just to be real, like, you gotta, if you're looking for a work truck, something to haul, you better off going with a diesel truck. And it gotta be ran. Could be the 2500, and it could be the same year truck, the 4th generation, but just go with a diesel version. That would really complete your answer if you're trying to just strictly get a truck to be able to tow with. Now, far as the next thing is, I want to talk about the reliability with this truck. Like, how reliable is this truck? How has it been for me? I know, like, online, they, from like the professional reviewers and stuff like that, they said these trucks is not one of the best trucks for you to buy, this and that, such and such, the third, blah blah blah. But I'll be real, like, this truck been a very good daily driver for me. Not the best on gas, but it's definitely good on gas. And now when it comes to reliability, far as like any kind of issue as it having like any kind of maintenance issue, I haven't had any kind of real issue with this truck. Just like little simple thing, I had to change like the water pump on this truck, which is something that's expected because my last truck I had was a 2006 And I had to change the water pump on there to Dodge. These trucks, Dodge in general, once you hit like, I think over probably 100,000 miles, I mean, it does recommend you when you get a certain miles to be able to change certain things. And this truck is over 100,000 miles, so I've been driving it a lot to where the miles starting to go up. And now, like, I had to change the water pump, and that was like $100, $150 I had to spend. It's not really anything major, but as far as the everything shifts smooth. It runs and drive with no issue. And every now and then, don't get me wrong, I put little stuff in the bed here and there for family, but I'm not like a guy that uses this truck just to work. Like, I don't use my truck to work. I got this truck to be able to drive the F out of it. And I'm going to be able to achieve that because, like, I'm not, obviously the 5.7 in here is not, I'm not going to say it's a bad motor, but it's just the miles on here. I wouldn't want to spend like $30,000 into this truck and then knowing that it has 100, almost 50,000 miles on there. Even though this truck could seat 300,000 miles easy. But so honestly, if you want to get like this truck for a good, solid, reliable truck, I'll say yes, it definitely is. Now it depends on you being the owner, and also if you're gonna buy this truck, like, you gotta understand, like, now one thing to look for, if you buying brand new, this might not apply to you that much, but buying used, the vehicle VIN number, you gotta run that, Carfax, whatever, check the Carfax, make sure it's at least probably like a 2-owner vehicle or something like that, or most I'd say probably 3. But you gotta really clearly understand, like, exactly the timestamp of how long each person owned that car and what was really done on the truck, or what was really done on there, to really be able to find. Because I've seen a lot of, I'm gonna be real, I've seen a lot of guys, like people online talking about these trucks, the Trans, but it's Dodge in general, not Dodge, but any kind of truck in general. Like, sometimes the Trans, if you beat the mess out of them, the Trans gonna go, or something major gonna happen. It all depends. You just gotta pimp, like, you really gotta just be on top of your maintenance with these trucks to be able to get a good, long-lasting lifespan out of them. Now, if you, on the other hand, trying to get this truck because you need something overall good-looking, something that you could be able to probably turn into a street truck, you want to mod the F out of it, then now I'll say this is the perfect truck to be able to do so with. It's even better too if you go with a single cab. The only reason why I got a quad cab, because obviously this truck I have here, I do put my family in and my kids and stuff, as you guys can see the car seat in the back. So it would have been real good to go with a single cab, but the single cab is not really much of a big difference, but the only difference is it's a lot lighter, and this truck is more heavier. But these trucks will still get busy if you really put the money and the time into them. They will still be able to make a crazy amount of power. That's why I said I want to put a 6.4 block into this truck, because I know exactly what it's capable of doing. Now to answer you guys why I plan on keeping this truck, I plan on keeping this truck for a long time, because this is a truck that's really based upon, like, around my YouTube channel, and not just because of that, but also this is my dream pretty much, to be able to build this truck with a 6.4 block inside of it, with some heavy chops and something that's definitely gonna be putting some real power down. So if you want to get something like this, I would highly suggest that you go ahead and buy this truck. Don't get scared because, you know, this person had that issue or this issue. Like, all of this, really, everything I'm telling you comes down to, it really comes down to the pretty much like I said, like the ownership and maintenance, repair on the truck. Like, that's what really matter the most. Like, it will really tell you if that's a good vehicle for you to be able to buy, not just for Ram, but any car in general. So hopefully this video could be able to help you understand where I'm coming from, what I'm telling you. But definitely that's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.